Hello. So I was called to do someone's oracle messages. So this could be resonating with just one person only, and that person could view this 3 months from now, who knows, or it could resonate with several different people. So if part of it resonates, take that. Don't try to make pieces fit where you're intuitively not picking up what I'm putting down, okay? Something to do with the house. Let's get some more cards on that, please. Angels, spirits, and guides. Merchant. Working hard on your house? Room. All right, these two cards, all these cards actually came out in a TikTok of mine. So can we get clarity card for house, please? Hold on. They said get a different deck. Oh, goodness. All right, clarity card for house, please. Clarity card for house. 111 on the timer as I look over. Clarity card for house, please. What do we got going for the house? Actually, that reminds me of like I'm in an older small town, and some of these apartment buildings that are in town are renovated into shops, businesses, right? And that's what that's reminding me of. And then we also have the merchant card and the room. So coming to mind, there's a lot of places like that that rent out little booths and rooms where you can go put your goods. You pay them a certain amount a month to put your shit in there. So maybe that's what someone's thinking about doing, renting a booth, or maybe you've been shopping at one of those kinds of stores. We've got sudden wealth though coming in. Very lucky. I'm being drawn to the 777 here, so, and then great fortune under merchant. So I feel like whatever business venture you're wanting to go into, viewer, that is definitely worth going towards and taking the risk to venture forward, as long as your intentions are good behind you, right? Harm to none, right? And high honor. This could be also a museum comes to mind. Maybe you're visiting a museum. And then we got family room. Look at that. Room twice. And marriage. Okay, well, we go in this deck. Lovers was on the bottom of the deck. And then we've got courthouse. So somebody getting married up in here? And maybe that's what that is the courthouse. Because look, courthouse and house. Wow, this is really... But I'm not picking up what they're putting down, you know what I mean? Unexpected income. You've got sudden wealth, great fortune, and unexpected income. If you believe it, it'll come. For a privileged lady. Privileged lady and main male is on the bottom. What? Okay. It could be... Somebody could be getting married and somebody could be doing the complete opposite. Maybe you're getting a divorce from someone. Because I see he's got papers here. Maybe you're wanting to serve papers to someone, or you've been served. Excuse me. I paused that to clear my throat, and I paused it right at 3:45. FYI. You could be thinking that this, if you're going through a divorce or needing to divorce, that it's going to cause a great fortune, cost a great fortune. The Queen of Cups. Psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others but forgetting to take care of yourself. Trust your intuition. A deep love of family and friends. Follow your heart. A deep love of family and friends. And we've got the family room card over here in the room. And that could be what the high honor is pertaining towards as well. I'm going to take that one just because it was peeking at me. 2, 3. On the bottom of the deck we have You Are Good Enough. Conclusions are within reach. Meditate and contemplate and surrender to the divine. So, some of you, this is what you are wanting. Like, great wealth, great fortune, maybe even fame. Maybe even fame. On the bottom of the deck we had, you are good enough, right? But this is the Queen of Cups, so emotions could be running high. Deep psychic insights and caring for others, but forgetting to take care of yourself. Following your heart. So the more we wonder or worry about something, so if you're like, oh, I gotta get it, mine, the further you're gonna push it away from you. It's always a message that comes out. Trying to control the outcome. If you have expectations in the situation, that's controlling the outcome. Surrender. Surrender it to the divine. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. With negative thoughts, service, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmation. So that's when that ego pops up and you're like, ah, shit, this bitch again. But just be like, what I do and what I've been working diligently on is pushing her to the back seat. It's like I'm in the driver's seat now, okay? There's no room for that kind of negativity here. I appreciate you for sharing. Be compassionate towards them. Be compassionate towards your ego self. But you can be like, no thanks. Thank you for sharing, but we're going to focus on the positive here. Quickly flip that negative around, because manifestation is very potent here from the beginning of the year on into the rest of the year, actually, because everybody's karmic debt is caught up with them for the most part. I think the people who are viewing this right now, and this of course is a timeless read, but this is January 8th of 2022. So since the karmic debt has been paid from past lives, no, not past lives, just this past life, this life from the past. It's Spirit, can you help me out on what we're trying to say here? It's just coming around quickly. You've heard of instant karma, right? Instant karma, instant manifestations. Forgive yourself. Got a lot of purple here too, I'm noticing. So crown chakra, I put on the purple nails. I'm wearing a purple shirt and purple tights. The color purple has just been with me for a couple of days now. Been really drawn to it. Maybe there's a certain color that you've been really drawn to, or all colors like the rainbow or tie-dye or something. And I'm seeing like there's some plaid right here, so there might be a specific design you've been really drawn to. Make each day count. Meditation would be very beneficial to you, or taking those deep mindful breaths a couple times a day. Knowing your truth. And that's the ego thing is coming back in again. Like, we're never going to be rid of our egos. Look there on the bottom of the deck. We're never going to be rid of them, guys. Okay, so I was very adamant about death to ego. Like at the beginning of the year, last year. But now I realize, like, we're human and it's always going to be there. And it's essentially something to learn to work with. When to listen to it and when not to listen to it. And when we don't want to, when we know, okay, help me out here, guys. When we don't want to, we know when not to listen to it. When the negative stuff is coming up, we can't do that. What were you thinking? Why would you think they would help you? Oh, this is going to take forever. Like, you know, push all that around. Any negative thinking is from the ego. You're going to be like, thanks, bitch, but I got this. I love you, but we don't need you right now. So kindly take a back seat. And also that's coming from that inner child healing as well. You're destined for great fortune and high honor. There might be a sense of this needing to be released. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. You are the same as everybody, and everybody is the same as you as well. So I'm going to say, like, I used to get surrender comparing yourself to other people, and I was like, but I don't. And I didn't realize that I do, actually. If I go in to a tarot reader and I glance at the number of likes or views they have on their video, or how many subscribers they have, essentially I was thinking, well, I'm trying to see what I can get up to. Well, we're not the same though, right? So looking at those numbers, I was comparing myself to those numbers. You see what I mean here? Abracadabra with wings. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. Oh my gosh, and you've got great fortune here. Manifesting your dreams. Oracle cards is what these are. Anything else for the viewer? 555. Trinka 5. Manifesting money and income. Holy shit, viewer. Yes, it's coming. It's coming, okay? And you're doing a great job at pushing those negative thoughts away, doing positive affirmations. You have been working on surrendering negative thinking. Achievement, win the award or accolade or contract. So any kind, also any legal matter that you're going through will weigh in your favor. Stop worrying and wondering is what I'm hearing. So I see this as unexpected income, and it says, and I saw the word expect a great outcome. Perseverance. Yeah, exactly. Your perseverance is paying off, viewer. The motivation to keep going despite the odds. Now, they're not saying keep going if you feel like tired. A lot of us have been kind of feeling the energies here lately from the new year coming in, the year 2022. That's a whole synchronistic number. 222 this year. It's crazy. It's also the number 6 year, but trying not to push yourself too far. I think maybe that's why I felt like such crap the past few days, is I just kept fueling on caffeine, and oh, I thought I was good because I was drinking all my water, but that need to rest is still there. Let go of the regret. There might be a regret. Maybe there was a chance for you to invest in something and you didn't want to take that risk. So now you might be holding a lot of regret from that past instance. I know that I cannot change the past. That's just an example. I don't know if that's what's happening with you or not, but there's a lot of orange here too. So that sacral chakra healing definitely coming in. And then look on the bottom though. You've got growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. This is exactly what you're doing, viewer. You are growing. You are evolving. You've released a lot of the guilt, especially through past relationships, toxic relationships. You have the courage. You're going to face that fear with confidence. It's like I'm imagining you looking up at the sun and letting the sun hit your face. And maybe like you're almost imagining it, that it's the white light or the Christ light, whatever you want to call it. Look how this landed on me. Revelations. Listen to your life. The right path will reveal itself. And I think that's what's going on here for you, because we've got the Queen of Cups here. Deep psychic insights and thoughts create your reality. Conclusions are within reach. We've got decisions here, and I thought there was a card that said indecision, but honor your top priorities. If it's not an absolute yes, then it's a no. Okay, we're going to get this card, and then I'm being drawn to pull from the romance card. Snow Leopard. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. Meditate and contemplate. And the ladybug. This is the time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things in life. Oh my God, you guys. Do I even have to show you, or do you remember? Because this is a good read, my loves. Look at this shit. That's some good shit, yeah? Good fortune, great fortune, good fortune. Oh, yes, it's coming towards you, loves, okay? And maybe that's what I almost feel like. You might feel like I'm getting onto you, or like your spirit team's getting onto you about the whole negative thinking and pushing things away. But as I'm speaking, I'm realizing that you've had those messages several times before, haven't you, viewers? And what is happening now is that you're learning to work with yourself, and you're learning to work with your higher self and your divine, even your divine counterpart and your divine team, because you've gone through this. You've forgiven yourself. You've released the regret. Envy, I feel, could still be there for some of us, okay? And you've released something else. But anyways, you're knowing your truth, and you're standing in the light, and you're holding yourself accountable for what you should hold yourself accountable for. What deck was it? Speak your truth. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak my truth with integrity. Listen to your life. Know your truth. Speak your truth. Look at there. All right. So what's going on with your divine counterparts? I got really thirsty all of a sudden. All right, so you indeed do deserve love and playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I mentioned inner child earlier, so maybe that's what it is. You need to let that inner child out, because there is going to be a reigniting of romance, sensuality. Wait, why is that flipped over? Got a couple of cards here flipped over. Yeah, it's like you're getting to know each other again. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And this comes to mind. Okay, it's both ways though. Don't get me wrong. Having patience with each other, having patience with yourself, and just knowing that they too, it's not just us women who are going through this goddamn healing process and this awakening. It's men too. It's everybody. Everybody in the free world. The people who are still asleep are just fighting it, and their anger and fear have consumed them thoroughly. Flirt. Extending your lighthearted energy to others. Flirt. Play. Have fun. And also, I'm feeling like I just heard it's knowing the right questions to ask. So if you need help with that, your higher self and your divine team can be like, okay, just help me sit down with this person. I trust that you will give me the right words and the right questions to ask in a way that they know how to explain to me, or feel open to me and talking about their thoughts and feelings. For some of you, the time has come to clear your energy, and not necessarily releasing your ex, but for those who have gotten out of that, who are going through the divorce and leaving that toxic relationship behind. But also, it's a reminder to clear your energy on a daily, because we pick up a lot of stuff. Even though, yeah, okay, I feel like I'm hearing somebody say, I'm completely guarded. I'm always protected. But things still latch onto that outside thing. Things can still seep in, especially if we're not asking daily for that protection and renewing the protection around us. And I'm looking over here at my crystals, so using crystals, just a friendly reminder about that. And, keeping an open mind. Keeping an open mind around finances and career as well. All right, guys, I hope it helps. Until next time, dears, love and light.